Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I've actually got a charge on the camera today. So I'm reviewing this Festbier. Always available in Lidl when they do their German that food range that they do. It's in there a lot. Is this the Perlenbacher one? Doesn't say Perlenbacher, it normally does on the front. So we'll count it as Lidl Festbier. We get a different pint. Oh dear. So in life, funny. So we've got a neighbour across the road, lovely Asian woman. We've spoken to her for years. We've known them both for years, 10, 15 years probably. Good 10 years I'd say. Been in this house 16 years. And anyway, I hadn't seen her for a while. The car's not been on the drive, which is a bit strange. I thought, oh, what's happening? Is there anything wrong with them? Because obviously in this coronavirus, you just don't know. So she's come over tonight and she's talking to my wife, and then she starts bursting into tears. And basically her husband has been an arsehole to her and signed everything in his name, signed her to sign a document saying that she everything's in his name, she's got no rights whatsoever. Tell you what, there's some bastards in the world. Fucking hell, I'm liable to lamp him next time I see him. But anyway, no, I won't lamp him, it's not worth me getting involved. But I'm disgusted in his behaviour. I don't like people who treat people like shit. You get your comeuppance in this world when you treat people like shit. And trust me, it does happen. It will happen. It's like people who hit women, domestic abuse. You'll meet your maker. So this is classed as a Festbier, which is basically a lager. Amber pour, white head, light malt aroma. What's the strength of it? 5.5%, so decent strength to it. Let's dive in, eh? It's been a long day, tell you what. And it's funny, I come home and my mood gets better. Although I've just done something that I can't say on the internet, but I've just done something that hopefully will make things better for me in the long run. But oh, that's got a nice taste to it. Bit of a light malt taste. So, lagers, it's really hard to pinpoint flavours in lager. The main thing is, does it look good? Does it taste good? And taste good is the main thing. Is it refreshing? Is it crisp, refreshing? And yeah, all lagers should be crisp and refreshing. They've all got subtle differences. Unless you go to actual craft lagers, you aren't going to notice that much of a massive difference. Now this is on sale at Lidl, I think for about £1. So, £1 for a 5.5% 500ml can. That's pretty decent. I'm just looking here. So they're calling it Lidl Festbier, Perlenbacher Festbier. So let me just click on it. So yeah, they're basically calling it the same thing. And an OktoberFest beer. That was a crap website. Oh, so yeah, funny old night. Your estimations of people, we've known our neighbours for years, and our Asian neighbours are fantastic people, and got respect for both of them. But to hear that someone's done that, throws your respect out the window, and it does make you wonder if he's got a woman on the side for him to be doing all this. His kids are in that house, And she's even had to sign things saying she will not discipline the kids. And the problem is, the kids are little shites. You know, the reason why this generation is the way it is, with these bloody knives, is because the generation of adults were not strong enough with their kids, did not take enough notice of what they were doing. My kids have never walked around with knives in their hand and done some of the crap, because I would have sorted them out. I wouldn't have had to slap them, because I used to be able to get on the phone and have my kids in tears if they were done wrong. And it's all about respect, and they were brought up properly. And the problem is, we've got a generation of teenagers out there, and it is mostly teenagers, growing into adults. Then they get to a certain age and they grow up and they think, yeah, I don't need to be carrying a knife now. But obviously some don't grow up, some are still idiots up into their 30s and 40s. But yeah, it's all down, to me, it's all down to bad generation of parents, you know. I mean, a lot of families, they wouldn't stand for it. And my wife, she's from Northern Ireland, and her family wouldn't stand for it. My God, her aunties and that, you start any shit like that, oh, you get it from all sides, you know. And her granny, a fantastic lady that we all miss, and you know, she was, even up until her, you know, the last year or so of her life, she was still a formidable character. You got told off by her, you knew it. And you know, that's the way it should be. You know, don't think your kids are, I mean, obviously you've got to make sure that you're not telling them off and they've not done wrong and they are wrong, you know, but that's where you have to open your eyes. And then sadly, the sad thing is, a lot of parents are utterly crap at it. I mean, I see a lot of parents, my kid does nothing wrong. Well, then you're talking about your fucking arse. Because kids lie, you know. And the thing is to look and watch and listen to other people. And if they're caught doing wrong, then to make sure that they get reprimanded, make sure that they know they've done wrong, and make sure they don't do it again. I mean, as a child, I was a good child. 12 o'clock, started to go down the rocky road, got caught, and never really did anything ever since. I mean, I'm no angel, I'm not perfect, but you know, you always say things that you regret. I mean, I can't even win an argument with a wife, so I'm in the right, and then she turns it around and I'm in the wrong, so it's not worth bothering with, yeah. What a smooth tasting lager. I mean, I know they call it fest beer, it's not a fest, it's a bloody lager. This classification of lagers and beers is so strange. But what it is, this is a nice tasting lager. Did they call it a lager on it? Let me just double check. I just want to see what other people call it. Festbier Lidl. Best beer. I'll tell you what. Festbier Lidl. Oh, it's done best beer Lidl. Jesus Christ. That's it, Festbier Lidl. So, let's get it down to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. And they call it a Bavarian beer. I mean, they call it a German beer, but it's a lager. We'll call it a lager. Hello, beer tasters. So they say this fest beer is a Marzen Lager. A bloody lager, not a beer. It's that thing, isn't it? It does rock me, it does. And then what they're saying here is, as you can see, it's light brown with a lot of foam. So, dark lager. Aroma of malt, caramel and hay. The taste is sweeter at the beginning, and at the end of the sip it's bitter, which remains in the mouth for some time. A solid beer for the festival, I would say. It's not very special, but it's drinkable, and I could easily drink some more cans. Oh, he's a great reviewer. And what am I doing? Waiting to upload DTube to finish. Okay, now sounds like one of my reviews. Jesus. So it's a Marzen Lager. If I remember to put it down, because I'm so forgetful. But yeah, it is. It's got a good strength to it. That 5.5. You know, most of your premium lagers, the Stella Budweisers and that are around the 4.8 to 5% ABV range. So 5.5 is pretty decent strength. I mean, for me, Peroni's Doppio Molto, is it 7.5 or something, or 6.5? I can't remember. But that is a very good lager. And if you like Peroni, or if you like any lager, it's Morrison's are the only ones that I've seen who sell it. And I tell you what, it's quality, absolute quality. Normal Peroni is overpriced and overrated, in my opinion, for what it is. It's a good lager, don't get me wrong, but it's certainly overrated. You know, in when I worked at Sainsbury's, we used to sell it. You know, if you had any tat in the back, where damaged cases, whatever, it used to fly out. Everybody used to buy it. Oh, it's Peroni. Yeah, it's no better than bloody Birra Moretti. And there's a lot of the world lagers that are better than it, you know, or at least comparable. It's funny how trends. I mean, even some of the Birra Moretti craft lagers are better. You know, the Siciliana Toscana is a better lager. But yeah, Doppio Molto, if you haven't had it before. Oh. Anyway, back to this fella. So, for what would, I think, would be about 99 pence from Lidl for 5.5, basically, what you would get in a normal beer bowl, that is a good price. Good size, you know. Isn't it funny talking about lager, beer? Just cheers you up. So, it's just as therapeutic for me talking about it as it is for you listening to me rabbling on about it. Hopefully, we'll get a warmer week this week. I've just looked on the internet, tangent again, and on my Facebook feed I have shed loads of sites on there. Shipston's Brewery in Nottingham are running a competition to win 12 cases of their IPA. 12 bottles rather. Fucking hell, 12 cases, that'd be good. And you just got to share their page, so I've shared it. You know, I'm up for winning now, you know. You got to try, ain't you? Oh, what else was there? There was something else. And it's gone. It's bloody gone, hasn't it? No, it's gone. It'll come back later when I'm upstairs. So I've been up since 5:30. It's now 8:05. I've had 3 cups of coffee, 7 sausage rolls, little sausage rolls, and that's it. And obviously 3 beers. So, and I work solid through the day as well. It's funny how your body changes over the years. Today I've done my 8-hour shift, worked through my dinner break. The people on site don't know this, you know. We don't tell them that we've worked through our dinner break and gone, but you're still getting the 8 hours. In fact, they're probably getting more, because the time you've messed about, keep going back to the yard and back before your dinner break, washing your hands and that, they're getting more work out of you. So for them it's a win-win thing. Whether they'll accept that, that's another thing, but there you go. And the work's getting done, and that's what matters, really. But yeah, I've 2 cups of coffee at 10 o'clock. So I have a cup of coffee in the morning, 2 cups of coffee at 10 o'clock, but work through the whole day with no food. And somehow I'm managing it, and it's strange how your body... I mean, yeah, there'd be a time when I got to 10 o'clock and I'm starving. And yet, at the moment, and I think it's anxiety. I think I'm that anxious and that my body just doesn't need the food. Or the sugar in the beer is helping me go through the day. One of them things. I have noticed the odd t-shirt's got a bit tighter, so it must be that, I presume. But in times of stress, you know, and believe me, we as a world have never, you know, apart from the Second World War, when obviously there's a lot of worry then, but the World War was one thing. This being an invisible killer that you just don't know. And, you know, however we get through this, you know, it's one of those things where, in my eyes, if you need an extra beer or 4 to get through it, then fair play. Once we're through the other side, then you can say to yourself, I need to calm down. As long as you're not drinking yourself into oblivion, obviously, you know, or eating yourself into oblivion. You know, it's definitely a thing where we need, as a world, you know, I think in the future things will change. I think this working from home is a great thing. I wish I could fucking work from home. Hey? Great job, innit? I've been looking to that on Indeed, and I'm looking at jobs and I thought, oh, work from home. Oh, it's like the Holy Grail, isn't it? Just sit. I could work from my shed, doing beer reviews. Yeah. And in fact, tonight I've seen a job, and Love Brewing, and I love that site. They do some fantastic beers, and me and Richard, the boss, would get on well, because he looks like he likes his beers, and I certainly do now. And he's obviously good at what he does. And they've got a job for a picker and a packer. Not the greatest job in the world, but it's at Chesterfield, and I live in Nottingham, which means a 45-minute drive to get there and get back. And it's at a lower wage than what I'm on at the moment, which means more cost petrol. So it ain't going to happen. But you know, something like that would have been fantastic. I just wish they'd open up a Nottingham store. I do. To work in a store selling beer and beer kits and homebrew. Oh, I'd be able to sell yogurt. Talk you to death. Now that's my sort of shop. And obviously over the years I've bought a lot of different beer kits and that, so I know quite a bit. I'm not an expert, but I know a bit. But anyway, this is hitting me. I've got to say. Obviously I've already had 2 beers. It's the third different beer. And that's always a thing to remember when you're drinking. You can drink, if you're drinking the same beer every night, for instance, Carling, Foster's, whatever, John Smith's, you can drink a lot more of them than you can when you mix beers. When you mix beers, your brain is like, okay, now this is new. Jesus Christ, that's new. That's new. And all of a sudden, you know, you're overwhelmed. That's why you get pissed so much. Yet when you're drinking, if you're at home and you're drinking the same stuff, say I'm drinking, I mean, I've watched an England match, and you know when England play football, my God, is it stressful. And I've watched one before where I've drank at least 8 or 9 pints, and this was lager as well, homebrew lager, like what's here. And yeah, didn't affect me at all, apart from the fact I was on the toilet all night, one piss after another. But yeah, I forgot where I was now. Fuck's sakes. Yeah. Because I'd already drank loads of it, my brain's used to drinking it, it didn't affect me. And it's amazing how beer is like that. gotta say, this, you know, sometimes you turn your nose up at some of these beers, but this is decent. It's really nice. And obviously the price is right, 99 pence for 500 mils. That's a decent price. The strength as well, 5.5%, so it's not going to take you as long to get drunk, if that's what you're after, obviously. So, quite a dark lager, an amber pour, which is described as a Marzen Lager. Light malt on the aroma. Pretty standard aroma and taste, to be honest. Very smooth, very re-drinkable. Gets you drunk quite quick, because I'm telling you, I am feeling it. I do not dare drink anything else and go in the ass. I'll get a bollocking off the wife. And we don't need no red cards. And I'm in a good books at the moment. I'm trying to keep that way. But anyway, yeah. Amber pour, white head, and overall a lovely, good aroma to it. A great tasting beer. And chuff, mate, a good strength as well. That was actually really flipping nice. And I'm well pleased I bought it. So, out of 5 then. Yeah, that was actually a really good lager. Don't be put off by the fact it's a Lidl, might be a Lidl own brand, I don't know. But that was really nice. Out of 5, 4.4 out of 5. Wow, for a lager. That was very good. And I've been talking for 21 fucking minutes. Jesus. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Oh. Better turn it off, hadn't I?